across the grounds, and here come the two sides. Chesterfield in their traditional all-blue kit, the Coasters in their home white with blue and red trim.
Aye, well, Chesterfield seemed to sprint as soon as the ball seems to... I'll let you take
over the top, looking for Ryan Colclough, the number 11. He's got Mandeville, Grigg and Dobra in the box if he can find him. Colclough with the shot, deflected at the near post, and it'll go behind for a corner to the visitors, but just showing them the threat that Ryan Colclough has down that right-hand side.
Against Dorking for them.
Mandeville with the corner, Chesterfield put in towards the 6-yard box, headed away by Gold Mateo, only as far as Brandon Horton for Chesterfield. Now to the number 28, Ollie Banks. Banks with the ball towards the back post, looking for Grimes, and it's stabbed in at the far post by Tyrone Williams for Chesterfield. The Coasters couldn't deal with the ball towards the back post. It was headed across, and there was Williams to stab it home from a couple of yards out. And with 5 minutes on the clock, Chesterfield lead here at Mill Farm by a 1-0.
Yeah, it was just a lofted ball into the box, wasn't it? Headed back across the goal, and it was a tap-in the end from the goal scorer. Just a bit late, wasn't it?
Up against Obi on this near side. Plays it to Ollie Banks. Banks forced back by Philliskert. Tries to find Naylor, who wins the 50-50 with Whitehead. It's deflected into the path here of Will Grigg. He takes the shot, and it's a good save with his feet by Theo Richardson. An injury time equaliser last week from a corner much like this. No Alex Whitmore in the starting line this afternoon though, as Horton puts it in, looking for Davis. It's flicked over and actually kept on that far side by Mateo. First time ball from Philliskert to the edge of the box for Davis. Shot from Whitehead. It's a really good save by Harry Tyra, but probably the clearest chance that Fylde have made. Banks over it for the visitors as a 3-man Fylde wall. Banks steps up, tries the drilled effort low and hard, but it's straight into the wall, but picked up again by Naylor this time. Now to Shackelford. Shackelford with the ball in, Dobra with the header and over the bar. But Armando Dobra found in acres of space there in the penalty area, Jack, and the ball in was a good one from Shackelford. Dobra just couldn't get his head down and underneath the ball, and it's gone out instead for a Coasters goal kick.
He needs to pick a side here, Horton.
It's never phased him in the past, let's be honest, Jack. We've seen him score a few beauties here at Mill Farm over the years. As that was at a very tall wall there with Banks and Jamie Grimes in there. Come on, Nicky. Horton steps up over the wall. Horton hits the bar. Tremendous strike as Kay keeps it alive for Fylde. Headed on by a Coasters player and so close to a stunning equaliser, Jack, there. We said it was a little bit central. He managed to pick his corner and another couple of inches below, and it would have ended up in the back of the net there. That would have been a stunning equaliser. Being held back by Pierce Bird, it'll be a free kick for Chesterfield, taken quickly, and now Colclough down this right-hand side. He's got two in there if he can find one. Dobra across, and it's nearly 2-0. Again, Armando Dobra found in acres of space in the box, and much like his chance about 10 minutes ago, just couldn't quite put it into that corner, and warning signs again for the Coasters, Jack. Deflection has come off the referee, and now it's forward nicely for Mandeville. Come inside his own half now, looking for Armando Dobra up against Imi Karobi. Kay is covering well, and in the end it's played back to Horton for Chesterfield, across for Ollie Banks. Banks looking for Mandeville, now for Horton again, ball over the top for Armando Dobra inside the box here, looking for Mandeville, and it's 2-0. Chesterfield doubled their lead, and it was far too easy for the Spireites. Dobra and Mandeville given the freedom of the Coasters penalty area, and it was the number 7 Mandeville who just controlled finish into that bottom left corner. And after 36 minutes, it's Fylde 0, Chesterfield 2. Naylor's gone down under the challenge from Philliskert, but the referee says it was a fair challenge, and now Josh Kay will bring it away, looking to try and find Conlon on the left-hand side. Conlon with the first-time ball for Gold Mateo. It's over the head of Mateo, now for Horton on the edge of the box. Nick Horton goes to the curling effort, but it's just wide of that left-hand post, but better from the Coasters. Horton takes the throw-in short to Dobra, now for Mandeville, across for Shackelford. Shackelford up against Luke Conlon. Checks his run, finds Tom Naylor, back to Banks, who's going to go for the first-time effort. It's a low shot and blocked easily though, as Horton Gives it to Kay down the right-hand side, takes a touch, and in the end is just played back to the goalkeeper, and it's going to be an easy tap-in for Will Grigg to make it 3-0, and it's an absolute disaster between Kay and Richardson. What on earth went on there, Jack Etman? How do you try and sum that one up?
Are you allowed to swear on these things?
No, let's keep it broadcastable.
Right, so Kay obviously knocking it back, trying to play a short pass back to Theo Richardson, who just wasn't sharp enough really. Grigg got there first, tapped it through his legs and had an empty net to roll it into. It was horrendous, to be honest.
And I think the worst thing for Adam Murray to look back on was there was absolutely no pressing by Chesterfield. There was no pressure at all.
There wasn't.
Yes, the ball back from Kay was a little bit short, but Richardson just didn't pick up on it at all. And in the end, Grigg managed to get the 50-50 challenge there and managed to roll it into the back of the net there. And that is the easiest goal that Will Grigg will score in his career here. Shackelford to Banks, now to Palmer, across for Grimes, who are just happy to play it across the defence and under no real pressure from the Coasters in terms of pressing, as Whitehead makes a mistake, and now Colclough is away for Chesterfield up against Theo Richardson, and it's 4-0 Chesterfield here at Mill Farm. Again, far too easy. Mistake in the midfield from Danny Whitehead. Trailing clearance from Luke Conlon, couldn't quite find the Coasters number 3, and it was Ryan Colclough one-on-one with Theo Richardson, and he buried it into that left corner. And again, Jack, it's just made far too easy there. Challenge there from Mandeville on Philiskirk as the ball comes across here for Dobra. Misinterpretation there by Obi. Dobra goes for the shot, it's deflected and just wide. I think it was curling in there.
Yeah, it was inches.
After the deflection of Amika Obi, Jack, and it just about went the other side of the post here, and Chesterfield have another corner.
Yeah, the Fylde lads are just asking Chesterfield to come onto him, it seems like.
Walker looking for white shirts up there in the box. Tries to find Omateo, but instead goes short to the captain, Philiskirk. Now across for Whitehead to Charman. Charman to Oosterbashi. Oosterbashi first time ball towards the back post. Horton tries to clear it. It's forward only for Fylde's Nick Horton. Charman now on the edge of the box, goes to the shot at the near post, and Banks now over to Palmer. Palmer across to Shackelford. Shackelford for Naylor. It's challenge from Whitehead, and now Charman brings it forward. Charman plays it to Oosterbashi down the left. A chance for Fylde to come forward now. Charman is level with the man. It's Oosterbashi. Takes it past Tara. And Fylde do have a consolation goal here with 15 minutes to go. And it's an opening goal on his Mill Farm debut for Johnny Oosterbashi. Luke Conlon, and Fylde will drive forward now, buoyed by that goal. Now to Omateo inside the box. Omateo slips it through and just wide of the bottom left corner. Charman taking on Shackelford, gets past his man. Charman inside the box, what can he do? He plays it across, looking for... I can't even see it was there in the box, but it was cleared at the last second. It was Danny Philiskirk at the far post. Whitehead lofts it in towards the edge of the box there for Obi with the header, and it's just seen wide, and it was destined to crawl into that far post and just headed wide at the last second. I didn't quite see who it came off there.
Yeah, it looked
in the end. I think it might have been Ollie Banks in the end.
Yeah, it was. He's having a battle here with Sia Lingenza as well.
Absolutely thrilled to get a late winner, potential late winner in that one. Whitehead clips it towards the back post, looking for Davis. This time gets it into the back of the net. 4-2 here. Played back to Whitehead now, back to Harry Davis. Ball falls kindly now on the far side to Luke Conlon. Fylde will fancy their chances from this position. Ball in, looking for Ligenza, back post for Oosterbashi. Played it there to goal on the line. Superb chance for Fylde, and it's crawled off the line, and now Chesterfield will break. We've got a lot to talk about, at least, in the debriefing. Ball up from Banks, looking for Quigley. Quigley turns Davis, but brings it now away and brought behind, pulled back by Harry Davis. It'll be a free kick for Chesterfield.
Yellow card as well. Yeah, it's the second yellow, is it? It is.
Red card for Harry Davis, Jack, and
Honestly.
I'll be honest, I didn't see really what for. There was the second
Well,
booking.
just a second yellow, yeah, pulled him
Second
back,
yellow
didn't
for
he?
bringing back Joe Quigley, and for the second game in succession, Fylde will end with 10 men. Horton, now for Jacobs inside the box for Dobra, looking to try and get a goal himself, and it's blocked by Obi, and there goes the final whistle, ladies and gentlemen. It's finished here at Mill Farm, AFC Fylde 2, Chesterfield 4.